Hey everybody, happy 2023. I am back. There just wasn't much to talk about, but now there is. Now there is. We're getting into the new year. All the big studios are starting to throw their crap at us. So here we go. The Last of Us premiered episode 1 this Sunday. So this was just going to be a video about The Last of Us, but then I started thinking, well, there was another good show I checked out in early 2023, and it was on Amazon, believe it or not. I mean, Amazon, the Terminal List, and the first season of The Boys and The Expanse. I like my Amazon shows. It was just the Rings of Power that was, whoo, yeah. You know how I feel about Rings of Power. So I was kind of afraid to go back to Amazon, but I did for the Peripheral. And Chloe Grace Moretz, Hit Girl from Kick-Ass, right? I've always loved her in everything. Like, yeah, I really, really like her. She's adorable. I think she's just I think she's a star. Like, she's got everything. She can handle action. She's got charisma. She's just got charm. Big fan of Chloe here. And I'm glad that she's the star of this series. And it's like I don't know, Terminator meets the Matrix kind of thing. No spoilers in this video, but I really enjoyed the first season. I highly recommend you check out The Peripheral. Now we're going to switch gears to The Last of Us. Episode 1. Now, let me tell you how I feel about The Last of Us. The Last of Us, the first game, I loved it. It's one of the best games of all time, in my opinion. The Last of Us 2, is that what that was called? The sequel sucks. And I didn't finish it. I despise it. And it ruined everything for me. I want to pretend it doesn't exist, like The Last Jedi. It's just not, Last of Us 1. We'll stick with that. So I was really torn about watching this series on HBO because maybe I'll like the first season, but season 2, oh boy. But I'm going to watch it. And we'll see. Because they did, they expanded on a lot of things in this first episode. So maybe they'd be up for changing some things that I didn't like in the second video game. We'll have to see. But all right. Episode 1. Do I recommend this show so far with one episode? Yes, I do. I recommend you check it out. It was really good. This episode handled a lot of setup in an hour and a half, but it did handle a lot of setup very well. There were some scenes that I can still remember that were very intense, good horror scenes. They didn't show too much about what's going on in this show. Yes, it's apocalypse. Yes, there's like a zombie thing going on. No spoiler there, but I felt like it was fresh. It did feel new at times. And they got a good cast here. Pedro Pascal, of course, he's the Mandalorian. And I'm like, do we need more Pedro? Do we really? This guy's like in everything now. But he was a good Joel. I thought he did a good job being Joel. It just wasn't Pedro up there. I'm seeing Joel when he was on screen. So, all right, I like that. And I like how in this show we get I felt like we got more backstory than the game. Now, I played the game, I beat the game. That was a long time ago. I don't remember everything about the game. So there was a lot here that I was like, oh, okay, I feel like they're expanding things and adding things between him and his daughter. I think they really built that up a lot, and I enjoyed it. It's very emotional. And there were some additions. Like in the beginning, the show starts off with the guy from The Mummy and Spartacus. I can't remember his name. But he's like a scientist explaining sort of the theory of what's going to go on here in this show. And I don't remember that from the game, but I thought that was a really good scene. Let me know in the comments. Was that an addition or was that in the video game and I just can't remember? So anyway, Pedro Pascal is really good. And then we have our other Game of Thrones alum, Belle Ramsey. She was like the little girl that kicked ass in Game of Thrones. She was like the queen, right, of one of the houses. I don't remember the houses, but one of the houses. I got the books over there. I just haven't looked at them, and I don't know. But she plays Ellie, who's going to be our other main character in this saga. And, she came up toward the end of the episode, but I think she's going to be a good Ellie, and I think the actress is good. She was, being stubborn and upset in this episode, but I think she's going to, change, and we're going to grow to love Ellie a little bit more. So I think we got a good cast, and the show just looks amazing. just like with the House of the Dragon. I mean, there's a certain, when you look at these HBO shows, they I don't know, they just look so much better than Rings of Power or or the Wheel of Time or I don't know. It's just some HBO does it right. So it's a really good start. Looks fantastic. I liked the dialogue. And yeah, I just wanted to give you my 2 cents or my 5 minutes and 25 seconds. So yeah, I'll probably start watching The Last of Us, might cover that, and go check out The Peripheral. I just wanted to say hi. And, there's been no terrible TV on that I've seen. So, it's hard to get fired up about anything, but I am a little fired up about Too Bad that I got a Target. I mean, that's just kick ass. $32, Mattel. I mean, here's my He-Man dude, and now look at this Too Bad dude. I mean, that's a good size. I mean, you want Too Bad to be like a giant whooping ass on the battlefield or on my shelf, let's face it, my battlefield shelf. So, yeah, he is awesome. Mattel for like $35. Hasbro gives us a repaint for $35. Yeah, of an 8-year-old mold. Yeah. All right. Everybody have a great day, a great week. I wanted to say hi. I will see you soon. And as always, I will see you on the new little Scarlet Witch coming at you.